This may, of course, be the last time I face the Leader of the House at Business Questions. If the rumours are true, she's about to be moved again in yet another deck chairs on the Tory Titanic reshuffle. It's a shame, as she was just getting the hang of business questions, by which I mean that, like other Tory ministers at the dispatch box, she consistently avoids answering the question. For anyone doubting that, last week I asked the Leader about the Prime Minister's inflation and debt pledges. In response, I got a lecture about nuclear weapons and afternoon coffee breaks, and then the Leader described me as delusional. Mr. Speaker, there is no hope her government is going to change course. 13 years of austerity and incompetence are baked in. A government that forced Brexit on Scotland and refuses to allow the Scots even the right to choose their own future. A budget that tanked the economy and pushed the pension sector to the brink of collapse, an inhuman and degrading immigration regime, former Prime Ministers who can't even remember their phone passwords for a COVID inquiry, and current PMs who appear to think that arguing with banks on behalf of an individual is the most important thing to focus on in the midst of a cost of living crisis, and just a day before 3 by-elections. Doctors, nurses, teachers, all striking in England. And according to the Transport Secretary, it's now expected that political parties pay out for the actions of their donors and associates. A surprising tack to take, given her party can now surely expect a veritable torrent of invoices to be winging their way to Conservative HQ in the near future. The people of Scotland know there is a better way. Of course there's a better way than what we have to put up with here. Scotland has hope of a better way than endless Westminster failures and arrogance. A future that holds real prospects of a better life for our families and communities. So probably for the last time, in the vain hope of an answer, can we have a debate on how her government, with food inflation still running at 17.3%, it's estimated, got us in such a hopeless mess?
Well, can I start by saying how much I enjoy our exchanges every week, and I would be so disappointed if it was indeed to be my last. I feel it is my duty to point out to the Honourable Lady the error of what she asserts. She talks about denying the people of Scotland a choice in their future. We are the government that gave the Scottish people, as well as other residents of the United Kingdom, a vote on their future, both for Scottish independence and also for Brexit. The difference between her party and mine is that we honour the results of referendums. But I know that the Honourable Lady and her party have been campaigning very hard on the two-child policy this week. So let me illustrate the powers and the opportunities that are sat in the Honourable Lady's party's hands. It may interest the Honourable Lady to know that the projected black hole in the SNP's budget, identified by the Scottish Fiscal Commission, a huge £1.9 billion in the next 4 years, is not only enough money to reverse that policy in Scotland, but reverse it for the whole of the UK. And as a minister at DWP, I was amazed at the lengths that the SNP would go to not to take control over many aspects of welfare policy that we wish to devolve to them, instead choosing not to take up these powers, but criticise the UK government for the decisions that it was taking. The Honourable Lady's party are in power in Scotland. It pains me that they are, but they are, and they have been in power for many, many years, and it is time they took some responsibility.